Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. So there's been some talk on TikTok about Chrisean's baby, and normally I don't want to talk about someone else's kid because that's really none of my business, but I mean, she really puts it all out there, so it's not my business, but it is the public's business. I feel like there is a certain point where people need to get involved with kids, you know, when it comes into situations with kids. Like, kids are helpless, right? So like, it needs the public's attention. But honestly, that whole situation is just sad because I think we knew when Chrisean was pregnant that she was not going to be a great mom. Like, she's just not in the headspace. Like, I know a lot of people, some people think like a kid makes you more grow up and mature. I honestly don't believe that's the case. I feel like you should be a little bit more ready in the headspace to have a kid before you just have it. I don't think you should rely on the kid making you prepared or making you a better mom. That's just my opinion. I just feel like you should have a kid when you're really ready, not have the kid and get ready, like, or have the kid make you get ready. I don't know. But anyway, so obviously when the kid was born, people were speculating like, is the kid okay, just because of how the kid was looking. And honestly, I am so dumb because I just didn't think the kid looked any type of way. Like, I thought he was so cute. Like, I think he's the cutest baby. But obviously when she was pregnant, it was alleged that she was like kind of drinking, smoking, going out a lot while pregnant, and that could have defects on the baby. So people are just automatically assuming there's like stuff wrong with the baby. So I was like, I don't know, is there something wrong with the baby, or like, does he just look cute? To me, he just looks cute. Like, I don't know, to me he looks cute. Like, I don't know. But now people are saying that it's potential that he's actually blind, like that he might have some effects, and like they're just talking about it on TikTok, like almost as if they're like confirming that he's blind. But that is honestly so sad. But I think we all kind of knew that, you know, there might be some effects wrong with him, but now it's coming out that he might be blind.
I don't know, y'all. I just seen the Clarissa Blueface mom talking about Chrisean Jr. So I went down a little rabbit hole to really like see some videos of him. And I think had she really been doing the best that she could do and like that happened to him, it would have hurt us so much. It really hurt us because we really watched that girl, big belly pregnant, get up on interviews smoking and drinking. Like, we seen it, bro. We saw it. That's what hurt, because it's like, damn, it really didn't even have to be like that. I mean, he blind. Oh my God. I don't want to.
Yeah, obviously after seeing that, I was like, oh my gosh, is it confirmed that he's blind? So I look at the comments and they're like, yeah, it's so sad, like, it's so sad. So I'm like, where are they seeing this? So then I go in a deeper rabbit hole, just like she was, and then I go look at the Clarissa's video, which is Blueface's mom, like, would be Chrisean Jr.'s grandma.
There wasn't nothing wrong. It crushed my heart to look at my grandbaby and see that, and that was my first time seeing it.
Oh, God.
And it did. It crushed my heart a little bit. It did. But I love all my kids no matter what. I told you, whether they slow, need a helmet, whether they got nappy hair, whether they short, funny looking. I love all my grandkids. But I ain't going to lie. My first initial thought when I saw him in that restaurant, it crushed me. And for her to say she wanted to stomp me out, girl, you ain't. I can't even tell you what my mind wanted to do to you once I looked in his face. And I didn't know if he was looking at me, you, or the air. I was hurt, genuinely hurt. But you know what I said? You know what? That's okay. That's okay. If he can laugh and he can cry and he can smile, he can still be a joy in this world. And that's who I am. And I'll make anybody feel good. Anybody. Everybody in my family knows that. I make something out of nothing. Repeat after me. She gonna make something out of nothing. But anyway, yeah, so I got to see it, and that's probably what you was mad at me about, because you saw my face and you felt my energy. But that's okay. That was my first time seeing them. I never seen them walk before. I never seen what they saw. I literally thought this whole time that maybe people's fans was doing something to the pictures, or making it not. I didn't believe it the whole time. I just was like, nah, John said there was a couple things going on, but he didn't say it was to that extent.
Damn, so it's been confirmed that Chrisean Jr. is blind in both eyes, according to Chrisean's sister and Carlissa. And I just feel so bad for this little boy, because ever since he was born, obviously we could tell something was. And apparently Chrisean knew this. Like, even when they went to the restaurant, all that food was in front of that little boy. He didn't even look at it, try to pick it up or nothing. And as a toddler, y'all know kids love touching everything. He never looks directly at somebody or anything. He looks wandering around. And I remember seeing clips of Chrisean being in the club and she was like drinking, smoking, doing all of that while she was pregnant. And it's just like, why would you do that to this poor baby?
Yeah, I know a lot of you guys don't have TikTok, but for the ones that do, you probably seen that like a lot of people are like, it's on my For You page, so like everyone's kind of like, it's gonna like slowly start coming out, but that's kind of really what the talk is right now, is that like it's allegedly confirmed, because like, you know, I don't know, I'm not like seeing the clips that everyone's seeing, because first of all, I don't watch any show, like I don't watch that Zeus Network show or any of those baddie shows, like I don't watch, because like, first of all, whatever I watch, if it's Netflix, Prime, or anything, it's like my ex will have it. Yeah, or like some man will have it. Like, what? Somebody will have it. Like, there's ways to get it. Like, I'm not paying. It's not coming out of my pockets. Like, hello. Like, just because you got it don't mean you got to spend it type thing. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, what's $10 or however much it is, but I'm not. Just, and I don't care about those fighting shows, honestly. Like, to me, it's really ratchet because those girls are actually older than me. And it's just, like, a bunch of, like, girls, like I mean, jobless girls. I mean, in the fake reality TV show world, that's funny, that's fine, because they're making money. But reality, if you really live that your life like that, like people are like watching that show and trying to live their life like that, but you're not getting paid for that. They're getting paid for it. So it's kind of like a delusional, like, oh, I'm just gonna go around fighting people. No, in the real world, like you get charges, you can't go on flights, you are in jail, you get court cases. Like, it's annoying. Like, I'm not in that, like I don't like that fighting lifestyle, because honestly nobody can make me mad. Like, if you make me mad enough for me to want to touch you, you've won. Like, okay, like, you know, nobody can make me that mad that's like I really need to put my hands on you. I mean, who knows, it might happen, like one day, you know, just might snap and that one person go and get everything. But you know, I just really don't live my life like, oh my gosh, like I can't wait to fight somebody, or I'm gonna fight somebody. You know, like I just don't wake up living with anger. Like, I'm a pretty happy person. But anyway, so back to the Chrisean stuff. Like, that is sad. Like, honestly, it's super sad, because obviously when you go to the club pregnant, like, you know how I always feel about like going to the club pregnant. I just think that you should be able to take 9 months off. Nobody's saying like once you have a kid, your life's over and you can never step outside again. Nobody's saying that. It's just like, while you're pregnant for those 9 months, I think you should be taking the best care of yourself, because really it's not just your life like that. You're like, when you're drinking and stuff, it's like actually somebody else's life. So they can't consent to like having alcohol. Not that they should even be able to, like they cannot. It's a child, like they're just developing. They're not asking to be brought in. They just would like to be developed healthy. Like, if there's things that you can do to prevent, then do it. Like, you know, it's not that hard. I don't think just 9 months of your time. They're not asking for 18 years of your life never being able to drink again. Just like 9 months, just to make sure that your child has the best chance at life, I think is pretty easy to just, when you're ready. That's why I say you should be ready to be, you know, you should be ready in the right mindset to become a mom, and be ready to at least be able to give up 9 months of your time for the sake of your child's life. Like, that's the thing. Like, when you're an addict, or like, you know, maybe an alcoholic or anything like that, like, you don't just have a kid and all of a sudden the addiction stops. You know what I mean? That's why I'm saying, like, you should try and get together a little bit before you just drag a child into it, hoping the child will cure your problems. And I think we can all safely say that the reason that she had this child was because she's obsessed with Blueface, and she just wanted to, like, you know, kind of like, I feel like girls think, I mean, it kind of does, like, when you have a child with a guy, it kind of bonds you forever. Like, you are like the baby mama, like you are, like, you know, if he wants to do anything with his kid or have a relationship with his kid at all, he kind of has to talk to you and go through you, like, legally. Like, there's no way to really just, like, you know, like, basically it brings in like legal matters. Like, now we're legally bonded, like, now we're family. And he already had a baby mama before, so I feel like maybe Chrisean, just like the other baby mama, always feels like she has one up. Like, I am the baby mom, like, I'm gonna be permanent in his life. So I think maybe she just wanted to be permanent in his life too. Like, I don't know, obviously she's gonna have the man's child. Like, it was probably like for career move, smart decision, but like mentally, no, because, you know, now look, he's in jail. That's what I'm saying. Like, even like with celebrities and like really rich people, there's still consequences. It doesn't matter how much money you have, you still have to act accordingly. Like, look at Diddy, like, in jail, like, has all the money in the world, but it's like useless when you're locked up, right? So it's like, it's not all about like money, it's about like your freedom and like just making the right choices in life too, because even if you have all this money, it can be taken away for a second. Like, it really doesn't even matter. Even the people with the fires with the houses, like that caught on fire in California, lost everything. Like, you know, one minute you can be up and you can have everything, it can all be taken from you like that. So just, you know, don't hold on to things too tightly. But I think like things that we control, like the 9 months that you're pregnant, for your child's sake, so that like, nothing happens. And even let's say like the kid, if he is blind, let's just say that she wasn't drinking or anything, and nothing, like she didn't do anything wrong, and the kid so happened to have something, it happened to it, which happens a lot. Like, I'm not saying like that does happen. Like, you could do everything right and something could still go wrong, but you're gonna always look back on like, how did I act? I'm so sorry for this eyelash, you guys. Like, I didn't do my trick. You know how that I said you put the glue on the like on first? I didn't do it, and this is what I get for not doing that. I did it with this eye though. But anyway, so yeah, like if you did everything right and something still happens, you're gonna look back and see, like, did I do everything that I could? And she really didn't do anything that she could, so that's why everyone's gonna be looking like, what did you do while you're, they are gonna look back and judge like how you acted to see if you could have done something different. Even if there's nothing that you could have, you're always gonna look back and say, what could I have done differently? Oh my gosh, if only I did this, like, you know. So just to have a peace in mind with yourself that you did everything right, like just take the 9 months off and really like focus on being like the healthiest, best version of yourself for the baby, at least for the 9 months. That's it. So I know it's kind of sad, but basically that's what they're saying. Like, it's allegedly confirmed that he's blind. Now, of course, he can't speak and he's not like old enough. They probably have to do assessments on him because obviously he can't tell anybody that he can't see. That's just something you have to figure out eventually. So who knows what will happen when that comes out, like, or if it comes out. But as he gets older, I think the signs of like stuff will start showing more, which is kind of sad. And the fact that his parents are on, and I literally saw a clip on TikTok and it was literally like, she's like 20 weeks pregnant, and then the doctor was like, she's like, so how long am I? And she's like, 20 weeks pregnant, and she's like, so we can't get rid of it. Like, sad about it. Like, it was just so sad. Like, just like the fact that she's like wanting to have a abortion, oh, we could just get rid of it, like she just kept talking about like it's nothing. I mean, and then now it's here. Like, I mean, if she was talking about it before and then she actually got rid of it, like, okay. But I mean, the fact that, you know, now, like, it's so sad. Like, honestly, I don't even want to think about it. It's so sad. Like, because that kid is a kid. Like, it's a child. Like, think about you when you're young. You're just innocent. Like, anyway, guys, like, pray for her. That's what happens when you make people like this, like, famous, I guess. It's so sad. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, you guys, and hopefully I won't have to do too many updates on this. But yeah, Blueface is still in jail, so we'll see how she's doing without him. I don't know. I think he might be getting out this year too, so we will see on that.